on the gradient puzzle from BetterCo, 1,000 pieces from my friend Couscous. And lately I haven't really been doing that much, honestly. But working on it like a little bit at a time here and there. For those of you who watched my other videos, you'll see that I finally finished the outline here. We had a missing border piece in pink that I found this morning. Whew, excuse me. So it's nice to finally have that stabilized and up and rolling. So border is done. And then I'm just kind of working on building out this kind of purple transition area. So we have a purple to pink transition happening here. So that's what I've been sort of progressing on slowly. Little by little this morning. My eyes are cooperating. It's wonderful. I've been doing just really well. Really well for me anyway. In terms of making progress. So anywho, I'm gonna see how far I can get today. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. I really think this goes like this. Also, I'm getting real big. I've got seven weeks left until Zaire gets here, and it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable, so bear with me, please. Trying to just do yoga and walk, and got my little body pillows, just trying to get through it. My pregnancy so far has just been really great. Woo, finally found it. Started off a little bumpy. We had a couple of scares. This is my first everything. So I'm really blessed and happy that everything's been going well. And this is also Jason's first everything, baby-wise, so yeah, little Zaire's gonna be rolling through soon. Can't wait. Primarily just curious to see what he looks like. I hope I get some credit for all this hard work and he doesn't come out looking like Jason. 1000%. But if you hear me like sighing in the background, it's because my blood pressure is doing crazy things right now. So, it just comes in waves. Comes in waves, or he could be kicking me, It's just a struggle. Sometimes it's just a struggle. But working on puzzles really helps to relax me, and like right now he's kicking me hard. Which is great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. For me, it's confirmation that he's doing well. That he's healthy and he's strong. So I'm just like, yep, kick away, friend. Kick away. I'll just do what I can to, hang in there. while you're practicing karate. Maybe this one over here. But yeah, if you hear me yawning or you hear me sighing, it's my blood pressure. It's going through changes right now. So just trying to stabilize. This happens on the daily. Blood pressure just randomly adjusts itself. And you feel just like garbage until it's back to normal. But yeah, generally I've been doing really well. Very grateful for that. And I'm almost done. Ugh. I can't wait to be able to sleep on my back again. I'm a back sleeper. And that's been like the hardest part of being pregnant. Because the pressure on your organs is like unbearable. Not to mention it's bad for circulation for you. Baby's probably gonna be alright. But for you, having all that pressure on your spine, and on the blood vessels that run up the back, taking blood from, the lower half of your body up to your heart, not good. So your girl has had to learn how to be a side sleeper, which is hell. I hate it. It sucks. I don't enjoy sleeping on my side. Oh my gosh. So I'll be happy. And I can just scoot on my back again. Based on the color scheme, it looks like you should go like this or this. Because you've got a lot of pink going on, I feel like you should be down here. I feel like, I don't know, I was about to say, I feel like this blue's going to be really hard for me. Because there's a lot of it. So like I've been struggling with like these areas, like growing them. Because I'm about at a point where both top and bottom are about the same color. And that transition into the deeper blue is just not, it's really hard on my eyes. Purple to pink is a lot easier for me to kind of pick up on. But yeah, going from this kind of aqua to a blue, for blue is just like not. It was not going well for me in the last episode. I was a little frustrated with my lack of progress. Nope. It's too big. Let's see, I got some pieces floating up here by the lamp. Whew. My goodness. This ear is kicking. At least my blood pressure is starting to get it together. Oops, nope. Starting to feel my temperature drop, and I'm starting to feel a lot better. Man, you really just, ugh. I didn't do any research when I got pregnant. I just, I tried to just play it by ear. I tend to research the heck out of stuff before I engage, but I just knew it was going to be hell. I was like, I know pregnancy is going to kick my behind. So let me just, I feel like the less I know, the better. And I'll just kind of take things in stride as they come. So I've been like tempering my research. Not looking too heavily into the parts about this experience that I'm dreading. Just going to try and play it by ear, and then, when we get there, we get there. That said, I have been going to the doctor regularly. And something that I've noticed, man, I did not know getting pregnant that, I'd have to go to the hospital so often. I did not know that I would have to go see my OB freaking once a month. It's been. Once a month, yeah. And Jason, bless his heart, my baby's been phenomenal. Like, he takes me every single time. Like, he's right there. So, that means a lot. Maybe by, like, our next child, I'll be in a better place, but I need moral support for this, because I'm, like, constantly terrified that I'm, like, doing something wrong or something bad's going to happen. Like, I'm just very careful. So it just really helps me that he's there. But yeah, man, lots of time at the hospital. Lots and lots and lots of time. And I don't know. I know it's got to be hard for other women who, don't have great health care available to them, or can't take off from work as often as I can. It's really opened my eyes to just like the disparity in socioeconomic impacts of like just being able to have the luxury of taking care of yourself. Let's see, this purple to pink transition. I feel like it should go somewhere around here. Let's see, nope. Should go, boom, found it. But yeah, thankfully I've been able to go to all of my appointments, no problem. Plenty of vacation leave saved up. Very understanding employers. It's not even a question. I don't even have to explain myself. I just say prenatal appointment, out for half a day. And it is what it is. And same for Jason. And it really is a blessing and has zero impact on our paychecks, you know. We've got plenty of leave to accommodate it. And I don't take it for granted because so many women are not able to get the health care that they need because they can't afford to be out of work. And I'm not even talking about like with pregnancy, just in general. Sucky part of the American healthcare system. I was reading an article about the accoutrements of wealth and how they used to be, you know, designer bags and expensive cars, etc. I mean, they still are to an extent. But it was a conspicuous consumption, mostly. But nowadays, more and more accoutrements of wealth are things like healthcare and education. And cultural experiences, just being exposed to different places and cultures and having the time and the freedom to travel and things of that nature. Those are the new accoutrements. Quality of life, basically. I guess it was always quality of life to an extent, but these aspects you can't fake. You know, like you can buy a fake Gucci bag. You can't fake going to your prenatal appointments. You know, either you can make them or you can't. You know, either you can afford to get, you know, treated on time with the best care available, or you can't. Either you can get on a plane and go to Japan for a month, or you can't. Like, it's kind of stuff you can't fake. I guess you could lie and pretend, but I mean, to an extent, but eventually your life's gonna speak for itself, you know? Even like, I started looking into a doula. Because I want all the help I can get. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know what to expect. I just really don't want anything bad to happen. So, to me or my son. And so, you know, just looking into a doula, and it's like where we live, 15 to 100 to 2,000, and not covered by insurance. They don't see it as a preventative care or necessary medical care. So what's up, Jason?
Nada.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. I mean, totally. Again, that's personal preference. That's just me trying to get all the help that I can get. Because, want everything to be good. Are you turning that up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Jason's turning up the air conditioning, which is always beneficial when your blood pressure is fluctuating. I get overheated very easily nowadays. Speaking of which, okay, so anywho, on the doula thing. So yeah, like I want a doula, but thankfully, it's not a huge hit to the bank. We can afford one, even though, insurance is like, nah, you good out here in these streets. Just compare that with women who, just go to the nearest hospital and have to make payments. They get the bare minimum care, have no health insurance to cover that, and have to make payments for the next however many years. Or their credit gets jacked because they can't afford it, and then, they end up having to deal with collections to pay for the delivery of their child. Like, it's just sad. It's just really sad. But on the whole overheating topic, that said, I will add, before I move on, still talking about doulas, there are some organizations who have a charitable component. So, like, if you work with them, a portion of the proceeds goes towards providing free support for women who can't afford a doula. So that's cool. And those are the type of organizations that I've been interviewing. I prefer to work with someone who's more socially conscious about, everybody can't afford this, but it's still, I think, medically necessary. The people who are making that determination about what is and is not medically necessary are largely men who've never given birth to anything. So, living, they can't give birth. So, it's whatever. Even Jason doesn't see the value in it. He's going to do it because I want it, but he himself doesn't. He's just like, why do you need a birthing coach? And I'm like, dude, this is about to be all types of hard. And I'm not even talking about like physically hard and like how excruciating the pain is going to be, but I'm already scared. Like, I'm already scared, and it hasn't even happened yet. I try not to dwell on it too much because like I just start getting upset. But I'm really scared. Like, I don't know what the hell to expect. I've never been through anything like this before. I don't do well with pain. So I'm like, this freaking insurance companies out here telling me what's medically necessary. The hell? You don't know. But anywho, on to the overheating topic. Man, I am such a wimp nowadays. So we went out. My family came into town. We went out for brunch, and I was so excited because I haven't been to brunch since COVID started. So 2018, basically. Because March 2019 is when everything shut down, right? Well, that was basically, spring, early part of spring. And so I hadn't brunched since like the fall of the previous year. So like 2018. I was super excited. I was like, yes. And my stomach's like this big now because, baby takes up all your space. So your intestines and its stomach and stuff are just kind of squished up in the corner. So you don't have a lot of space to like stuff your gut the way that you used to. So I have to pace myself, really gotta pace yourself and like prioritize what you're gonna eat and when you're gonna eat it. Go easy on the carbs and heavy on the protein. So I'm hyped. I walk in there. I got a game plan. I got a strategy. I lasted about an hour and a half. We were sitting outdoor in a patio area, for safety reasons, because Delta is a thing, and I'm not trying to get sick right now. I am vaccinated, but from what I hear, that doesn't mean anything. Not with the Delta variant, which is resistant towards the vaccines, and also the vaccines wear off after a couple months anyway. So, I'm already eyeing that September 19th or September 9th, I forget the date, when boosters are going to be available in America, so that I can make sure that my parents are like first in line for that, because they're older and those are my babies. Those are my babies. So, yeah. Anywho, just trying to be safe. Sitting out on the patio. Trying to enjoy life, but be safe. And doggone if I didn't get overheated. And I started feeling dizzy. Blood pressure started doing what it does, which is go crazy. And I was like, Jason, I need air now. I need air now. And I had just ordered some short rib empanadas. Oh my God, I was so angry. And so Jason and I jump up and I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go get some air. I'll be right back. Shoot. So we walked across the street to a CVS, which was not cold enough for me. Like, I needed freezing cold to quickly stabilize when I'm going through one of my little situations. I need it like cold. And it was better than nothing, though. And I sat down in a chair in the pharmacy area and just kind of, tried to get it together, and it would not happen. It wasn't cold enough for me. And I just wasn't cooling down fast enough. So my blood pressure, started fluctuating, and I just felt like hot garbage. I mean, to the point where I was having trouble breathing. I was getting a headache. I felt dizzy. I was hot. I felt nauseous, like just overheated, just not a good time. And I couldn't even get up. Like, I'm just sitting there, just like fanning myself. And the pharmacist is like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, but I will be. It's just another day in the life. What can you do? Still happy to be pregnant, with all these changes. So definitely not gonna complain. But yeah, in the end, I couldn't get it together. I tried so hard because I was so angry, guys. Like, I was so bitter. When I tell you I had plans for that food, I had it mapped out. I had my strategy. I had another drink coming, a mocktail, freaking watermelon fresca something. Like, I was so excited about life. I was so happy to be like dressed and out the house and in public and eating good food that I didn't have to slave over a stove to make. And, then this happens. Not to mention the company. Like, I hadn't seen these. One of the women who joined us was actually the officiant at our wedding, and that was the last time I saw her. Was my wedding, so I was really happy to see these people. Like, this is my family. I was looking forward to spending time with them, catching up, etc. Please. That was a mess. So Jason had to go back across the street, pay for our food, apologize on my behalf, explain that I'm still sitting over at the CVS struggling, and yeah, that was that. He hauled me. I had to go 2.5 blocks to get to the car. He hauled me down the street. We ducked into a theater because I couldn't make it the whole way. Felt much better in the grocery store. I was like, oh yes, okay. So in the grocery store, I was able to like really get it together because it was freezing in there. And then from the Harris Teeter to the car, and then from the car home. So, and this was like a week or so ago. There you go. This third trimester is no joke, y'all. No joke, but I'm also encouraged because I'm like, haha, we're almost at the finish line. Almost through. Ugh. And as terrified as I am of, the finish line, I'm also just happy, I want to see my son and I want to not be pregnant anymore. I want to be able to drink. I'm planning to breastfeed, but, pump and dump is the thing. Hey. So, yeah. Once he's got a little supply going, shoot. Monkey 47, here I come. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's Jason's favorite gin. I personally prefer wine, but after not being able to drink at all for a while, I think I prefer something stronger. That Monkey 47 is freaking amazing. Like, it really does taste wonderful. Highly recommend, especially if you're a gin drinker, but even if you're not, that stuff is so good. Oh my goodness. Right. Not yet. Still don't have a spot for you. It's quite odd shaped. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress here. Transitions. They're not very easy to see. So yeah, that's enough about the baby stuff. Some exciting news. Jason and I are planning to go on a cruise in March. I'm really excited. I haven't traveled since 2018. My last trip was to Japan. Jason and I were supposed to go to Cuba for our honeymoon, but COVID, so ixnay on that. And then we were looking at going to Grand Cayman for my birthday in January of next year, but then Delta variant. So ixnay on that. And when I say planning, I mean like flights, hotels booked, like planning. Like we had everything all set up. Or I had everything all set up. Jason's not really a trip planner. I'm obsessive when it comes to planning trips because I really enjoy it. So he leaves it to me, which is wonderful. I love not having this. Just something we don't argue about. So we have cruise. We have a cruise planned. Norwegian. And we're going to be doing the Panama Canal per my mother's request. There's certain places that she's like always wanted to go, so I'm trying to. My mama's in her late 70s. I'm trying to make sure that she does everything she thinks she wants to do. So when she mentioned it to me, I was like, okay, new priority in life. So yeah, I'm super hyped. I hope the cruise still happens and doesn't get canceled. That's the only trip that I have. Is Jason singing? Okay, no. Sorry. Maybe he's watching TV. He just has it turned up. Not finding you. So yeah, it'll be me, Jason, and my parents. And we'll be gone for 10 days. The baby will be 6 months old. Planning to leave him with his grandmother, Jason's mom, and just take a break. Sure, a much needed break. So yeah. I still haven't given up on my birthday, which is January. I keep picking up this piece. Let me put it somewhere where it can't interfere with my judgment. Come on, these transition pieces, they're not jumping out at me as much now. Let me stand up. Ugh. Maybe a higher vantage point would help me make some selection. So yeah, I haven't given up on my birthday, which is in January. We've been talking about maybe doing Scandinavia. I haven't seen the Aurora Borealis yet, so that would be cool. We have a friend who just got deployed to England, and another living in Denmark with her family, so it would be cool. It would be cool to kind of go up to Northern Europe and hang out with the two of them if they can, come join us. They can come join us, take time off. That'd be great. Maybe we'll stop in London first and then migrate up. I don't know. I don't have much. I won't have much time. Baby will in January. Zaire will only be like 3 months old, so I don't want to leave him for longer than a weekend. So we'll probably just head straight there, and then come back. So I'm playing it by ear because, I don't know how our doctor's appointments are going to be looking for newborns. They freaking go to the hospital. Oh, that's another thing. Back to the healthcare issues. Newborns have to go to the hospital like a lot when they're first born. They have to go to the pediatrician, to keep an eye on their development and stuff. And by a lot, I mean like every 2 weeks or something. Like you have to go see the pediatrician. By 3-month mark, I think that he should be going like every 4 weeks, hopefully. But yeah, we gotta plan around that. Hopefully we can go for a long weekend and leave his little booty here. I don't, I mean, hats off to people who travel with infants. I'm not the one. I don't see how it could possibly be a vacation when I'm hauling a 3-month-old around. I don't want to hear babies crying in the plane. I don't want to have to haul a stroller all over creation. It's just not my idea of a good time. I don't plan on taking him anywhere until he's old enough to remember it and walk. So it'll be a while. And that's just me personally. My mom is very staunchly against that. She never left me, ever. Wherever my parents went, I went. I'm also an only child. I'm not like that though. I'm gonna leave his little booty. He'll be alright. Grandma will take care of him. Because Mama's gonna get hers. She's gonna get her vacations in and not be pressed about, tending to a baby the entire time. It's just too much pressure. Ruins the fun for me. Jason and I are both working from home. I just found out this week. Woo! I'm so happy. Oh, I mean, it's such a relief. I was really deeply concerned that I was going to have to start schlepping back into the office once I came back from maternity leave, and not looking forward to it. So that is no longer going to be the case. Thank goodness. Yeah. And another thing, like for maternity leave, I've been saving for a while for that. My thinking was this, right? Because Jason and I have only been together for like 3 years, 4 years. I've been saving maternity leave much longer than I've been with Jason. And my plan was this. I didn't know if I was ever going to get married. So I was like, if I don't, it should go like this, I think. Right? Yeah, something like this. If I don't, I'll adopt. And adoption takes time, it takes money. So I need to be prepared. And also, I'll be a single parent and I'll need time. So I need to be prepared. So I've been saving leave in preparation for having a child somehow. Around this time. Because I wanted to be a mother, and unless I'm in a financial situation where even if I have to do it by myself, I can do it. I can do it no problem. Adoption ain't cheap, by the way. I mean, it's like $3, $4, $5 grand, $6 grand to give birth naturally in a hospital. Adoption takes months, maybe years in certain instances, and can cost you $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000. She ain't cheap. So when I say I was saving, both in terms of like money and time, I was saving. I was saving big time. So, when Jason waltzed into my life and it's like, oh, I can actually give birth naturally, it was all set. Preparations had already been made, and I'm good. So, again, a huge blessing. Like, I'm not taking it for granted that I'm in a position where, like, I could do that. But it also took me a tremendous amount of time. Like, this wasn't a roll over tomorrow and start saving type of decision. Like, I made this choice 5, 6 years ago. I was like, yeah, this is my timeline for having kids. So let's start working it out. And so I started saving my leave and saving my money. Started my little have my baby fund, and it took me years, to set aside while still maintaining my lifestyle, because it's not like I was going to sacrifice too much. in the meantime. But it all worked out. So I say all that to say that I have 4 months of maternity leave, which is incredibly rare for America. I think we're the only developed country in the world that does not have a federally mandated policy for maternity leave nationwide for all job types. President Trump did put in place a policy for federal employees, but that doesn't extend to private sector. So, yeah, that's another topic for another day. Well, actually, I'll talk on that. It's interesting because I was talking to an older cousin, and my cousin and I were arguing with her about this topic, and she was just like, that's ridiculous. Why should you get rewarded for having babies? And she just saw it as another sort of welfare program, but she also, she's older, she's old school, and she's just of the mindset that, you have your baby and you have like a week or two home with them, and then, you just suck it up and go back, and you don't breastfeed because you can't, obviously, because you're working. And you slap their little hips in daycare, pay these inexorbitant prices for daycare, put their butts on formula, and you just suck it up when you start to feel postpartum depression, guilt syndromes for having abandoned your child with more or less strangers, because you can't afford to take care of them yourself. And she's like, that's just the way it is. I was like, yeah, that's the way it is here. And it doesn't have to be that way. Like, you've got countries who have been able to maintain steady growth in GDP, has not undermined the stability of their economy in any way to be able to provide an opportunity for families to stabilize after the introduction of new life. And she just didn't see the value in it. And she has children. She has one son. Did not see the value in it. And I'm just like, man, like, wouldn't you have liked that? She's like, yeah, but as a taxpayer, I don't want to have to pay for that. But I'm like, it's not a welfare program. Like, you wouldn't pay for it as a taxpayer. The people that are paying for it are the companies. It could be factored into the benefits package for the employee if need be, and it should be done for both men and women because, for example, like, I have 4 months off from saving and scrounging. Jason has 1 week, but luckily, because we both work from home, even though he only has 1 week off, he's still going to be able to spend quite a bit of time with the baby. And I'm just so grateful that I don't have to freaking do that I don't have to, like, have my baby have 2 weeks and then just drop them off with a stranger. I don't want my baby to drink formula. Like, it's been scientifically proven that breast milk is better. So glad I'm in a position where, like, I can do that. But again, so many women can't. So many women are just brainwashed to believe that that's okay. And it's not. Like, there's so many countries that are doing just as well, if not better. Every other developed country in the world basically has this benefit but us, and it's because we prioritize capitalism over all else. It is what it is. I'm not so much complaining as I am just acknowledging, like, that I'm really blessed to be in a position where I have that that choice where I can spend time with my baby. I don't have to go through those abandonment issues. And I don't have to feel guilty about the fact that he's on formula when I would much rather breastfeed him. And I don't have to worry about him being with, strangers and praying that, the life that I spent 9 months trying to give birth to is preserved by these people that I don't really know that well. And yeah, you can read reviews, but this isn't freaking, I'm not buying dog food on Amazon. This is my son. So, I feel some type of way about handing him over to anyone that I don't know. I worked hard for this. And I'm not just even talking about the pregnancy, but I mean in general in life. It's just so funny how for some women it's just so hard. It's just so hard, and you want the baby so bad, and it's just so hard for you. And then you look at these other women who don't plan, don't think, don't care, and yet they can just pop them out like Skittles. Oh, gosh. And the thing that you've been praying for, crying over, and wanting for so long, other people just seems to come much more easily to people who don't truly appreciate the blessing. But and that's with all things, not just kids. It's always frustrating when you've struggled so hard for something and you look over at somebody else and it's just it came so easy for them and they don't even appreciate it. But when you finally are able to achieve it, oh my gosh, you're just so much you're just so much more grateful because you had to struggle and wait and prepare and worry. It was hard for you. So, you're really, really, truly grateful. And your choices reflect that. But yeah. Anywho, I hope my trip to our cruise doesn't get canceled. I need a trip. I'm so excited to dress up and leave home for an extended period of time and use my passport again. Man, passport wait lines are ridiculous. Wait times, I should say. I had to send mine in, 1, because it was expiring, and 2, because I'm gradually working through the process of changing my last name. My deadline is by Zair's delivery date. Jason and I have been married 2 years now. It's such a long process. I don't know. It's such a long process. It's so tedious. So I gave myself, I was like, by the time the baby gets here, my last name will be consistent on everything. So man, it took 7, almost 8 months to 7 months to get the no, it wasn't 7 months. It was originally I think the estimated time was 6 to 8 weeks, and I checked at the 6-week mark. I want to say it took 9 weeks, a little over 9 weeks or something like that to get my passport processed. It was ridiculous. Granted, I didn't pay for expedited because obviously I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, if you need a passport, if you're planning on traveling and you need a passport, give yourself a good 3-4 months to get that done, because those wait times for processing are something serious right now. I don't know why. Are they understaffed? What's going on? Did everyone just let their stuff lapse during COVID? And then unilaterally decide collectively as a nation, hey, let's get our stuff together? Mm-hmm. going on with that. I'm struggling. I'm looking, eyeballing it, trying to find some pieces. Nothing's jumping out at me as an intuitive place to start. And this pink area is going to kick my booty over here because it's massive and there's not much gradation. Like, it's literally just pink. It's going to be as bad as that all white puzzle. Oh, coming up next. So when we finish this one, my next puzzle is a solid white one. I'm excited to tackle that bad boy. I already know how to handle those types of puzzles thanks to the glass puzzle that I did before. So I already got strategies in mind for how I'm going to get that bad boy done. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be next. Speaking of the glass puzzle. So I was almost done, guys. Like, I was 80% of the way, 85% of the way there. Like, I didn't have much left. I was going to wrap it up in another couple of hours and then, show my friend who brought me the puzzle, who thought it was like going to be impossible. Like, haha, I did it in like 2 weeks, off and on, not really even trying. And, when I did try, I would sit down for like 2 or 3 hours at a time, just go in. And that really helped me like establish strategies and logical thought processes to prepare for like similar puzzles. That one's harder anyway because with a glass puzzle, you can't tell which side is up. So with a normal puzzle, right, that this is the bottom. With a glass puzzle, you can't tell. So you could mistakenly assume that the right piece is in the wrong place simply because you don't have the correct side facing upwards. It was wonderful. It was so challenging. Oh, I had such a wonderful time. And then my beloved husband broke it. So what had happened was he was trying to be helpful. In his defense, my boo-boo was trying to help me. And so what he was trying to do was take a black sheet of construction paper and put it underneath the puzzle so that it would be easier for me to see. And he got like 3/4 of the puzzle. He was sliding it onto the construction paper, and he had like 3/4 of the puzzle on the construction paper when the construction paper gave way and buckled, and the puzzle fell on the floor. And it shattered into a million pieces, back into a million pieces. And so we're back into 1,000 pieces. I forget how many. There's not that many pieces. Back into 100 and however many pieces. It got destroyed. And I just got up from the table. And after a day, I calmed down. Actually, it didn't take me a day. It took me like 20 minutes, and then I was fine. I really, really enjoy puzzles. So it didn't really upset me to see it destroyed and to know, okay, I gotta put it back together again. Because I enjoy putting it together in the first place, so it was whatever. So my boo-boo felt really bad about how his efforts kind of backfired. So he promised me that he was going to put it back to the 80-85%. That then got renegotiated back to 50%. And then, I'll pick it up from there. And that's been how many months? How many months has it been? He hasn't even touched it. Hasn't so much as looked at it. It's going to be so hard for him. I don't know. I don't know if he can do it. Jason is such a strong extrovert. with such little patience or like ability to focus long term on like cerebral tasks that involve primarily thought and not movement. Like he's a physical person. He wants to be like up and moving. And if he's not physically moving, it's very hard for him to maintain focus. Very hard. So I just think that I'm not saying it's going to be impossible. I just think it's going to be very, very challenging for someone with his personality to sit down and engage like that. Oh, my poor baby. I haven't pushed him, like I said. I'm just kind of waiting to see how he does. He's making like zero effort so far. But I want to finish that puzzle eventually, so he's going to have to get to it. If I just jump in it and I start working on it, you know, and I don't wait for him, his little feelings will be hurt and he'll feel pressure. So I'm trying to be patient. Oh, not to mention I have this one, so I'm not in any big hurry at the moment. I have this one. She's kicking my booty. Wait, where's purple? Purple's over here. So we've got true purple, and then we've got kind of this migration and segue. We're also going to have a little bit of blending here. This is like, this is a different color. This one, yeah. It's like darker, much darker purple and pink gradation through here. So I don't think we're going to see these kinds of colors outside of like this area. Around here. But yeah, keep Jason in prayer because I don't think Jason's ever done a puzzle a day in his life. And now his very first one for someone who does not like to sit still and think for hours on end is going to be a glass puzzle. Bless his little heart. My baby's gonna hate it. Oh well. No good deed goes unpunished. Yeah. There we go. Saw a similar piece. Similar. Color scheme. Sometimes I'll do this, like I'll pick up the piece and I'll go around, and it helps me to to match. Just similarly colored pieces. Like that. It's a little bit easier when you can stand up and bend over and eyeball it. This is purple. already. Sorry. I don't know what this pain is. I'm getting in my chest, but it's gone now, so I'm good. It's kind of a brighter pink. I think this is going to go further out. Ooh. Hold on. Need to make some adjustments. I am uncomfortable. All right, here we go. He's gonna go like somewhere like that, but maybe we're not ready for you yet. Oops. Strand of hair. I'm going to migrate down a little bit so you can see part of the area that I'm working on. There you go. Oh, come on. There's somewhere in here. Somewhere. Oh. So it's the purple, right? Yeah, purple to pink. So purple edges. Okay. I feel like it should be somewhere. Oh, no, it's not. Yes. All right. My progress is starting to slow down here. I really want to connect these two pieces. We're gonna need to get a little bit brighter though. Nobody's. I'm just looking around the perimeter, and nobody's jumping out at me. Hmm. Hmm. Anybody else? Anybody else? mm. Mm. Let's work a little bit with what we've got over here. We were coming down quite a bit. Nope. I don't see you. This kind of colors. You don't look really. Maybe like that. There it goes. Where are you? Somewhere around here, maybe? Sure. Here. Around here. So this morning for breakfast, I made banana pancakes. And then I slathered them in Nutella. So I'm in a really good mood right now. Yeah, I'm in a great mood. I'm always like, food makes me so happy. Good food makes me happy. Like, okay, there we go. It's there. And of course, because I love food. I've already pre-planned what I'm going to do for lunch, which is going to be a pizza. I'll be buying that. I won't make it. I already know, like, my favorite pizza place around the corner. I'm definitely going to be hitting them up. But I was going to say that I really want an English breakfast. So much work to make, though. Oh, our neighbor's cutting his yard. I wonder if we can. Jason probably won't do that. So Jason has minor outpatient surgery. He has a kidney stone. It's not that big. They're going to go in and laser it away on Monday. So in the meantime and in between time, he needed to hurry up and cut the yard because obviously after his procedure, he's going to be down for the count for a while. You know, we need to take it easy. We don't want to exacerbate his injury. So in his recovery, we don't want to exacerbate his recovery. So I say all that to say, like, he didn't finish. He started cutting the yard. He was watching How to Get Away with Murder. And he's still watching How to Get Away with Murder. He's binge watching that. And procrastinated. He didn't get his booty out there until really late. So he didn't finish. And since our neighbor is cutting their yard, I mean, if it was me, what I would do is just be like, hey, neighbor, can I give you like $20 to finish this piece for me? Because he's almost done. And the piece that he didn't finish is the piece that's right next to their yard. That's what I would do. I'll recommend it and see what he says. He's probably going to say no and go out there and try and do it himself. But I would work smart, not hard, and just be like, look, it's right here. Like, you're doing this. I didn't cut this. Can you please? Here's $25 to like do this tiny strip of land. Por favor. And save yourself some work. And then I would come back inside and finish watching my show. That's what I would do. But we'll see. Let's see what Boo Boo's gonna do. That one's really pink. I think it's too early. This one's kind of bright. It's kind of dark purple. No, too dark. Alright, so maybe he's up here somewhere. Oh, close. Close, 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 close. I think we're in the right area. In the right vicinity. Wrong piece. Right. Right general idea. Boom. Oops. Arm slipped off the table. Okay, so how is this gonna go? I'm trying to stabilize this. I think it goes like that. Oh, wait. Are we ready? We're not ready. Alright, so then this comes like something like that, probably. Alright, sir. Don't give me a hard time. There's only so many places you could go with your little weird looking self. Do you see this? This piece is so, like, funky. Sorry. See him? And he's giving me a hard time despite how odd he looks. Like, he should be easy to figure out because of his proportions. This crazy little shape. But nope. Okay. So, I don't know. You're annoying me, though, because you should be easy. You're the worst. Like, you have a piece that stands out, and it's like, I know. I should be able to figure you out quite easily because of your shape. Why are you out here in these streets giving me a difficult time? Is this... Oops. Nope. Nope. Something. These shapes are throwing me off. It's purple. Nope, not matching. Nope, wouldn't even go over there. Purple. This should be somewhere around here. Maybe it comes up here. see if there's any more, in this color scheme. These are kind of light pinkish. These are too dark purpley. These are right where they should be, but especially the weird monkey one and this one. But they're not fitting. Oh. I don't see. No one's jumping out at me. Jason! I want to tell him about our neighbor. It's right there. Our neighbor's cutting the backyard. You want to offer him $25 to finish off the piece that you missed?
Nope.
I predicted you would give that response. Look. I was trying to connect this.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give up the ghost. It's not coming together. It's not coming together, Jason.
You got it. I believe in you.
Yeah, but does reality believe in me? Oh my goodness. Some of the pieces that I probably need are buried. My table's not big enough. So, be a bit challenging. Be a bit challenging to get everything I need out in the open for easy access. So yeah, I have 6 more weeks at work, and then I'm off from now until from October until February, and then yeah, a trip in March hopefully, and then we'll see about my birthday. I don't know. It just really depends how the baby's doing. And at some point in time, Jason and I are going to take a honeymoon. I haven't given up hope on that. I know Jason's secretly hoping that I'll forget, but it will never happen. I'm going to get my trip. It's happening. Yeah. I'm looking forward to life over the course of the next couple of months. Praying that everything goes well. Whew, my goodness, Zaire. You just gave me a kick of concurrence. Oh my lord. Okay. Thank you for the kick of concurrence. Needle. I saw a tail. She's probably going little too pink. Too pink. Well, something I've been getting really into lately have been camping videos. These guys just go out into the Alaskan range and live for a while. Some of them I don't like because it just doesn't look like fun. It just looks like it looks very hard. But then there's some other ones that are just, it's just very, it looks beautiful. It looks so peaceful. And even though they're working their booties off, it looks like they just make it look very enjoyable. It looks like something that you just want to do. They make the challenge look enjoyable. So yeah, I've been watching those. What other videos, forms of entertainment have I been into lately? Trying to stay sane during the pandemic. And the resurgence with Delta kicking my booty. Or my booty, our collective booty, right? It sucks. It sucks that we just got to a point where as a world we feel like we've got this thing under control, and then it's just like psych. Freaking vaccines were wearing off, and boosters are about to be released, and most of my countries hasn't even gotten their first vaccine. Just like, Lord. Lost my uncle in January to COVID-19. And I loved that man. I freaking loved him so much. We had such a great relationship. He's my mother's only brother, her only sibling. And I grew up together with him, my aunt, and my two cousins, both boys, and the three of us, it was for 3 peas in a pod, and he would come over every day, or every other day, to see my mother. They live a mile away, and from each other. And he would stop by the house every evening, and on his way home, he would sit on the couch in the living room and have scotch and Budweiser in a little plastic cup. And he would sit up there and that would be his little nightcap. And he would talk about his day and gossip on the street and economy and just stuff going on in the family. And then he'd pack up his little cooler, throw it back in the trunk of his car, and head home to my aunt. And I miss him. My mother is the last man standing in her family now, because it was just like my grandparents only had my mom and my uncle, so it sucks. It sucks to be the last man standing in a generation. You always delight in being the youngest and being the baby or being the only child until you get older and people start passing away, and then you're like, oh, psych, this is about to get real hard. Adulting is about to get real hard. So, my prayers, thoughts and prayers to those of you who are in a similar position, who are, grieving the loss of a loved one as a result of the pandemic. Otherwise, my uncle would have lived. He was healthy otherwise. My aunt got it first, and had to be quarantined at home, and we tried to warn his little stubborn behind, do not, stay in the house with her. You've got 2 boys. They both have houses. You have my parents' house, which is a mile away. Like, you got plenty of places to stay. Do not, quarantine away from her. And he wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. 50 years of marriage. He refused to not sleep in bed with his wife. So he got it too. She recovered, he didn't. So yeah, thoughts and prayers to everyone. Hopefully we can get through this round and find, continue searching for viable ways to treat this. But yeah, silver lining in all of that is that I can now permanently work from home, spend time with my newborn son and my cat. Hi, Nito. Come here, princess. This is mommy's little girly girl. Hello. It is, 1:30, and this is my first time seeing her today since I fed her breakfast. Life of a cat owner. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. You want to get on the puzzles and say hello to your live stream? Say yes. No, not really. Everyone, this is Incognito. Oh, you can't really see her. She's so big. Hold on. Look this way. Schnookums. Hi. Hi. This is Incognito. My current fur baby. Oh, you can't really see her. Say hello. Oh, I love you. All right, let me get this. This is my baby. My current baby. Lord Jesus, she's destroying the puzzle. No kicking with the feet. No kicking with the feet. All right, let me get you situated back on the puzzle. That's my baby. That's my little princess right there. Little girl. I'm looking for more pieces. I'm checking their perimeter, trying to see what we got out there in the world. Nope. This is a dark purple. And transition to pink. I think this is gonna go over here somewhere. This is really dark purple. Yeah, this is like somewhere up here somewhere. Yeah, this is like way out. Not helpful. Oh. What are we gonna do? Nothing's jumping out at me. I think we're coming to a grind, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is about to be all she wrote for today. Oh no, this is a dark purple. A glare from my cup had me confused for a moment. Thought that was lighter than it actually is. Yeah, no, this is going to be too dark for where we are at in the puzzle. Let's see, this one looks like it might be. No, I don't think this is going to go. Nope. Okay. All right, so we've got these bad boys. I'm going to try them one last time, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay. Here's Mr. Funky Piece. All right, look at that. That's a 3. Should be 3. No. That's the only 3 that I've got down here. Sorry, 2. It's the only 2 I've got down here. It's not that one. It's definitely not this one. This one's a hot mess. So we don't have this piece. I don't know where that piece is. I'm gonna have to find him. Okay. No. Okay. This is pink. Pink. Pink transition to purple. Come on. Pink to purple. Got it. I'm gonna come back to you. I think you've escaped. Pink to purple. Boom! Finally got it connected. Look at that. All right. Nope. So it's gonna be like, it's probably gonna go up here somewhere. The way you're looking. Got it. All right. Similarly, I think you're gonna go up here somewhere. Or not. Okay. Let's see. Where are you? No. Maybe. Kind of bright. Got it. Right. No. Purple. Pink. Looks like it could be somewhere in there. It's hard to say. It could go any number of places. So it's kind of generic. Looks like it now. Yes. But the colors are right. The colors are right for that. So I'm gonna be somewhere in this zone. A little too vibrant. Those colors are paler. I think it goes up that far. Let's try the other side. Oh, nope. These are very, no. Okay, so again, you will be last. The most frustrating one of all. You will be reserved for later, friend. Really long one. Somewhere in here, but not yet. All right. Let's try this one. Nope. Not long enough. Oops, come back. Yeah, apologies for the background noise. Except the neighbors out there getting his yard beautiful. And ours isn't quite there yet, but she will be because my husband's going to go back out there, finish what he started yesterday. It's just so frustrating. I really feel like this should go somewhere thereabouts, and she's not cooperating. I feel like I'm close. Why aren't you cooperating? I feel so close. I really feel close with this one in particular. Okay, I'm gonna let go. Alright, this little monstrosity. We already know, but I'm just doing it on principle. Alright, so let's go. This doesn't look right because there's too much purple. Alright. No. This is more of a blue purple now. Let's go to the other side. She looks like she should go like that. Honestly. Finally! The odd man out. Found a home. These two are driving me bananas. I really feel like I'm close and yet I can't find a home. These two. I don't understand that. I'm looking at the colors and it's like it should be working. I'm not going to force it. Alright guys, so mission accomplished, which was to connect the top and the bottom somehow, which we managed to pull off only with one piece, but hey, I'm going to call it a success and keep it pushing. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. This has been Nicole with another episode of Puzzle Me This on Honest Try TV. And as I said earlier, we're working on this bad boy, the gradient puzzle from BetterCo. This is going to get me through. Whoops! This is going to get me through my third trimester, and hopefully I'll have an updated live stream on the glass puzzle. I really want to get that done. And then, like I said, when we're done with this one, we have another 1,000 piece solid white puzzle to tackle. So I just want to give another shout out to our friend Couscous. Thank you so much, dear, for blessing me with relaxing entertainment to get me through my third trimester. That's a friend right there. He's like, I know you need some help. Let me hook you up. So, yeah. Thanks again for joining us. And we will see you. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Honest Try TV, all one word. And yeah. Bye, guys. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you next time.